Okay, so basically, I'm low-key getting tired of these OT6 engines because y'all are constantly. Well, it's not OT6 engines. It's just the engines that use like constantly are saying and hyping in 7. They're not 7 nor they 6. Y'all should know this by now, but we all know they are 8, and all these OT6 and OT7 engines saying they are 7 and 6 and not 8. I just I quietly rage bait because y'all moved on from Injung so quick, and it honestly hurt my feelings because I was like, how are y'all moving on from Injung so quick, but y'all are still stuck on Heesun, aka Evan. Like, we know Evan is now a soloist, a solo artist, but he's living his life. He's living his good life that he already is. And yeah, he may have some memories of it hyping, but that's his business. That's none of our business to know. I mean, and I'm commenting, and hype is not 7, y'all. They're not 6 either. And lots of people just started a hate chain on and commented. They commented, and it really started a hate chain. And the replies of my comment that I made, that they're not 7 or 6, and one of the engines, they were like, why are they not 7? And I was like, because they're 8. And then somebody had brung up Injang, and I was like, exactly, and I've been saying. And then some MF gonna ask, well, somebody gonna ask, an engine's gonna ask, who's Injang? Wow, like, all those times you have known and hyping, you don't know Injang? You don't know Injang. And that really made me mad, but I explained, I told them who Injang was, so I was like, Injang was a member of Enhypen. And somebody else replied to my comment. They were like, well, they replied to that person's comment. They were like, Injang was a cactus. And I think that person who asked who Injang was, they were like, how did Injang pass away? I'm not going to say die because it's kind of getting stuck in my head now. They asked how Injang, I think they asked how Injang passed away. So I explained to them, I was like, back in like 2020 something, or yeah, 2020 something, Jungwon was on his Weverse live, and basically he was performing. He was performing surgery on Injung, aka the cactus / the member of Enhypen. They used to be a member of Enhypen. He was performing surgery on Injung, and the last clip before Injung passed away in that live was the clip of Jungwon cutting the cactus, but it's not his fault. Y'all did not have to start a hate chain in the live. Like, I saw a lot of people, they were commenting like RP Injung and talking about how they miss Injung already. And then I saw this Engine's video. They posted a video of Sanu's birthday live. I said Sanu. What? Sanu's birthday live. Mind you, this was 2026, June 24th, 2026. And they posted that live. He was like, Donu. And it made me go back to the time where Heesung, Sunu, and Sunghoon, yes, Sunghoon, we already know, did Aegyo. And I believe this was November 30th, 2020, because, well, it was November 30th, 2020. Sunu, Heesung, and Sunghoon were doing a live. And they decided to do aegyo, but you know, Sunghoon wasn't really confident. So, well, Sunghoon, he's the R farmer, so you already know he doesn't do aegyo like that. I mean, hey, we can't blame him. But anyways, like I was saying, so basically they did Sunghoon. What? Heesung and Sunghoon did the aegyo together. Then they gave Sunghoon some, you know, encouragement. I think that's how I think that's what it is. I think that's the word. They gave Sunghoon encouragement to just say. I believe it was Donghuni. Yeah, it was Donghuni. It was cute though. So I commented on that Engine's video that had Sonu's birthday live in it. I was like, what if Heesung, aka Evan, was watching Sonu's live and he immediately got brought back to the memories of him, Sonu, and Sunghoon's aegyo. So one of the engines commented, they're like sad, and I kind of felt bad because I didn't think it would get emotional like that, but I kind of did figure it's gonna get emotional like that. So then, all of a sudden, I'm scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and I see this one engine's video saying that Enhypen will forever be 7. So of course I had to comment down, they're not 7. And once again, a hate chain started in the replies of my comments. So I was kind of, I didn't have time to edit it, but when I got the time, I edited it, and before I edited it, I checked the replies. I had like 78. No, it was 78. I had like 30 something replies that I had 30 something hate comments in my replies of my comment that I said there were not 7. So I was like, I'm scrolling through all of them, and I was like, somebody, I don't know why, but somebody cussed me out in one of the comments. So I was like, whoa, calm down, my guy. I was like, calm down, it's not even that serious. I was trying to edit it and say Enhypen was 8. But I wouldn't say they apologized directly, but they did. So and then after all of that, I finally edited it, and everybody, you know, immediately apologized, because like I was trying to respond to all of them, but I couldn't, because I was like, yeah, deeply offended by it. But and then y'all are still saying Enhypen is 7. They're 8, okay? Like, I could be a fake OT8 stan. I'm a real OT8 stan, but I will never be an OT6 stan. And before y'all start hating, the reason why is, if I become an OT6 stan, I'm gonna immediately and instantly forget about Heesung and Injang. That's why I don't really like being an OT6 engine or OT6 stan. I'm most likely an OT7, OT8 stan, because, you know, I just like remembering Heesung and Injang, you know. And then y'all are starting, well, and then I saw this one video. I saw this one TikTok short. So, and it was like his in some of these photos, it looked like Heesung had a girlfriend. Like, that's his personal life. Why are y'all why y'all jealous? And then skip to the good part, all of that. So these girl engines are jealous because in their regular bite me choreo, they had to hold the backup dancers' weights. Like, why y'all jealous? I mean, I know they know y'all, but half of y'all haven't went to their concerts yet. So how would you know if they know you? Like, and then I was like, dang, man, I just wanted the backup dancers, to be honest. I was so jealous of the hyping members because I really wanted the backup dancers. They was baddies for real. Baddies plus divas. And anyways, let me stop my gossip. And then about that, I see comments talking about and hyping is 7 on Jungwon's recent live that he had, and he was constantly telling engines to stop saying and hyping is 7 because they are now 6. But I guarantee they continue to say and hyping is 7, but I highly doubt that they kept going. I believe that they stopped after they saw that Jungwon said. Jungwon even said he didn't like the OT6 engines and the OT7 engines to start fighting. But where was the OT8 engines during all of this? But anyways, if you want part 2, just do whatever you can.